Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the Media Raptor, and I'm back here with another movie review. Today, I'm going to take a look at a 2011 DC superhero movie, based off a character I actually like. That movie is Green Lantern. Yeah. You guys, well, I would like to say, going into this movie, I'd heard nothing but really negative things about it. I had heard that it was boring, it was stupid, it was poorly made, it was poorly written. The only good review I had heard was from my friend Adam, who said it wasn't good, it wasn't the whole defining movie he was hoping they would make with Green Lantern, but it wasn't a film that was so bad you could never watch it. Well, I was able to find this for free. Why? At my local video store, I had some credit, and I just happened to find this, and I picked it up and I got it for free because I didn't have to pay. Anyhow, before I dive into all the details of the film, I would like to say to everyone who has told me that The Green Lantern was a bad movie, you were wrong. Granted, it is not the fantastic, world-changing movie that was like The Dark Knight, but it is certainly not the kind of superhero film like Ang Lee's Hulk. But overall, it's a good movie. I'm gonna get into the writing. The whole story is pretty much just an origin story for the Green Lantern. And had this film been a bigger success, it would have spawned a sequel. Which according to IMDb is now in production, and I am kinda happy about that. Because I would love to see a sequel come from this. But the main plot of the story is, we have Parallax, who I'm gonna get into in a second. Threatening, going around just destroying planets. Why? Because he can. So they end up choosing, one guy ends up getting killed by him, and I don't remember his name, and he's not on the cover, so I knew he was going to die, because pretty much if a person shows up in a movie, and they seem important, but they're not on the front cover, and it's like this when it's showing the main characters, he's not gonna live. Anyhow, beside that, and that's sort of how Jordan has to kind of accept that he is now a Green Lantern, and he has to kind of find it in himself to discover why the ring chose him, and it's your basic superhero origin story. The characters were, well, I found Hal Jordan to be really likable. He's just a really funny guy and all that. I found a lot of the other Lanterns to be very, well, a lot of them were kind of samey. Like, they all seem to have the same sort of attitude, aside from the guy who trained him. I don't remember his name. And Sinestro. Yeah, you guys, if you're looking on the cover right there, Sinestro does appear on the cover. However, he's a Green Lantern. This is my one complaint with the writing. Well, one of my complaints with the writing. Sinestro is not the bad guy in this movie. In fact, what I know him from is the yellow Sinestro Corps. Sort of Sinestro. And they do kind of mention that, and they do end up having the yellow ring of fear, but he doesn't really use it. Unless you watch the extended cut, where at the very end it has a sequel hook, but sadly a sequel didn't come immediately after this. Really, my one big complaint is the pacing with this movie. And I have talked in the past about how some films are either, how some movies can be destroyed completely by their bad pacing. This one wasn't. That's really the best I can say. The actors, well, Ryan Reynolds is the guy who was playing Hal Jordan, and that was the only actor I knew. He did a really good job. In fact, all the actors in this did a good job. They weren't doing fantastic, but they weren't doing horrible. I can give them all a thumbs up, and I would love to see them all reprise their roles in the Green Lantern sequel if one ever gets made. In DC Comics, what are you guys thinking? You need to make a sequel to Green Lantern already. I liked this movie a lot, and I would pay good money to see a sequel because I didn't watch this thing in theaters. Yeah, okay, sorry. The effects, well, you guys, this film was actually a very effects-heavy movie. And the CG looks really good, aside from on Parallax. There are a couple shots when he seems kind of off, and just in general, Parallax doesn't seem all that threatening to me because he looks like a giant space fart. But really, if you look past that, the stuff that the Green Lanterns do and all that is really good. Like the stuff they can create when Parallax is ripping people's sort of skeletons out of their bodies. I know that sounds really disturbing, but it's not as bad as you think. It's just the basic way I can put it. It all looks really good. And the music was really good. The music was... I don't remember the music, okay, I'm sorry. And the camera work was good. So overall, you guys, I can recommend Green Lantern. In fact, I can give Green Lantern 3 raptor claws. That's what I thought of it. I can give it 3 out of 4. You know, the pacing could have been fixed up, and I kind of wish they had a little bit more with the story with Sinestro and all that. But still, it's not a horrible movie. And I really think people should give it more credit. It's a very entertaining movie, and really, that's kind of all I was asking for when I watched this. So you guys, I am totally, if I ever get bored or something, and I think, I want to watch Green Lantern, I won't go, I don't want to watch that thing again. I'm going to go, yeah, I'll watch Green Lantern again. And I'm going to keep it for a while, you know? I really liked it. You guys, I got one thing I need to say really quick. For those of you who are keeping score, and I don't know how many of you are, this is episode 35. No, 45. 5 episodes, I've hit 50. Believe it or not, guys. If you count up all my reviews, including the 3 old ones I did with just pictures, I have hit 50. And that's including reaction videos, which are reviews. So, I got a contest coming up at the 50th review, but I'm not going to talk about that till then. But I will tell you, there was a prize, and it is pretty sweet. But you know what, guys? That'll be in 5 episodes from now, and hopefully that'll be soon. So, until next time, this is the Meteoraptor saying, keep cool, and I will see you Dino Dudes around. Later!